They laughed first, not loud just enough to sting. If you've ever judged someone by how quiet they were, stay with this story. It won't go where you think. The training hall at Camp Redding was packed with Marines finishing a joint readiness exercise. Sweat on the floor, helmets stacked against the wall, confidence everywhere. When the door opened and the woman walked in, the room dipped into confusion. She didn't look lost. She didn't look scared. She looked calm, hair pulled tight, plain fatigues, no visible rank patch. She stood near the back, as if she didn't care to be seen. A few Marines exchanged looks. One smirked. "Who's the civilian?" someone muttered. Another chuckled. Maybe lost her tour group. The instructor cleared his throat. "We're waiting on one more evaluator." The woman didn't move. Minutes passed. The laughter grew braver. A corporal leaned over. "Ma'am, observers are supposed to stay behind the glass." She said nothing, just watched. That silence irritated them. Silence always does when people expect fear. If this feels familiar, tap like Nowby, 'cause moments like this decide everything. The exercise began anyway. Squad leaders barked orders. A simulated breach went wrong immediately. The pointman hesitated. The timing slipped. The room filled with excuses. "Reset," the instructor snapped. From the back, the woman took one step forward. "Your left flank collapsed because your second unit drifted 12 seconds late," she said, voice low and steady. "You never checked your rear spacing." Laughter popped against your sharp. "With respect," a sergeant replied. "We didn't ask for commentary." She nodded once, stepped back, quiet again. But something shifted. The next run failed faster. Same mistakes. Louder frustration. One Marine slammed his helmet down. The woman walked forward again. This time, she pointed not aggressively, just precise. "Switch entry order. Put your smallest unit first. You're overloading the breach," the sergeant scoffed. "And you are?" She didn't answer. That was the moment the room decided she didn't matter. "Sir," the sergeant said to the instructor, "this is wasting time." The instructor hesitated. His eyes flicked to the woman. Something unreadable passed between them. "Let her run it," he said. Groans, eye rolls. Open disrespect. The woman stepped into the center. "For minutes," she said. "That's all I need." She rearranged positions without raising her voice. Corrected angles with 2 fingers. Changed signals to silent hand cues. When someone interrupted, she waited until they finished, then repeated the instruction slower. No speeches, no threats. The run began. And this time, it flowed. Clean entry, no overlap, perfect timing. The breach synced like a metronome. When it ended, the room was quiet, not mocking quiet, focused quiet. A Marine whispered, "Again." She nodded. Second run, flawless. Third run, faster. The smirks were gone now, replaced by something else. Unease. Halfway through the fourth run, boots echoed in the hallway. Heavy, deliberate. A lieutenant colonel entered, then another, then 3 more officers behind them. The room snapped to attention. The woman didn't turn. The senior officer stopped beside her. "Colonel Hayes," he said, loud enough for everyone to hear. "Commands waiting." Every head whipped toward her. "Colonel," she finally turned, calm, controlled, familiar. "I'll be there shortly," she replied. The silence that followed was heavier than the laughter before. The Marines stared, replaying every joke, every scoff, every eye roll. The sergeant swallowed hard. "Ma'am, I didn't." She raised a hand. "Not angry, not smug. Stand down," she said. "You did your job. Now learn from it." She faced the room. "You don't lead with noise," she continued. "You lead with clarity. Rank isn't always visible. Competence usually is." She nodded to the instructor. Continue training." Then she walked out. No lecture, no punishment. Just command taken instantly. If this story hit you, subscribe. Stories like this don't reward the loud, they reward the ready. And tell me in the comments, have you ever underestimated someone? Or been underestimated yourself?